Hey, what's up, friends? Eric Crumbaker coming at you from Element Shoes. Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, first and foremost, before we even get into shoes or anything related to that, be sure to subscribe below, like the channel, leave some comments, good, bad, or ugly. I do not give a shit. We're just three dudes talking about shoes, talking about lifestyle, having fun. You might agree with us, you might not. Doesn't matter. This is just fun, and we just talk about all the new releases, all the drama shoe-related. Two of us come from the Soul Savvy family, and we're here to represent. So thanks for tuning into Element Shoes. I got two amazing guests today. I got my Soul Savvy brother. I got Todd Clark. Hey, Todd, how are you doing today?
Good, Eric. Thanks for having me.
Dude, glad to have you. And then we also got the human element. We got Rob Bernardo. What's up, Rob?
Hello, hello.
What's new? What's new with you, Rob? What's going on? What's new with you? Shoe related. Give me something new.
Shoe related. I'm here. I got
some fire on.
I got some fire reds on.
Yeah?
Yeah. Some threes. Check it out. Check it out.
What year did those come out? That's a sick shoe. Is that like 2017? Later?
Maybe 2019.
19? Oh, interesting. That's a nice shoe. Nice. All right. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in. As you know, if you haven't watched us before, we literally just talk about all the different shoe-related shit that's going on out there. Talk about all the cops, all the upcoming sneakers, the ones that we already have. Talk about some drama within the shoe community. Today we're talking about Adidas selling their Yeezys, not attached to Kanye. So, yeah, guys, let's jump right into it. Let's just kind of talk the bullshit. Really quickly, before we get into it on the light side, I was wondering about it. When you guys pick out your clothes in the morning, or when you guys want to go out and go out for a night, for a date night, or whatever it may be, do you pick out your clothes first, or do you pick out your shoes first?
Definitely shoes first.
Shoes first?
Shoes are first, definitely. I can
and you build up?
Work the outfit around it, definitely.
Interesting. Okay. I'm opposite.
You're opposite.
Yeah.
Give it to me, Rob. You're picking out the clothes first.
I'm picking out my clothes and then seeing what matches and what goes accordingly. So, or you know, so.
Yeah.
That's how I have always been.
Okay. So today you picked out that sweatshirt and pants before you picked out the shirt, the shoes?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Just asking, man. I'm just asking.
I guess
they're wondering. I'm asking.
I guess it goes both ways. I guess it depends on.
Okay.
Yeah. What your what my motive is, I guess you can say. But yeah, I definitely wanted to showcase some cool ones today, and
I love it. Yeah. I'm more like Todd. I go from the shoes first.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna wear something or I know I'm going somewhere tomorrow, I go straight to the closet, pick out the shoes, and then start putting in the wardrobe. I usually go shoes, shirt, pants, hat, and then last I'll do socks. Yeah. And actually, disclosure, socks are back. So I'm wearing socks like you have no other. Oh yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. I'm wearing socks now. Yeah, no more ankles.
Come a long way since the barefoot
things
and
have
no
changed.
shows.
I know. Okay, so we're going to hop into it. What do you guys think of this? What do you guys think about Adidas now? Let's say they are announcing that they are going to sell Yeezys not attached to Kanye. And I've been hearing the drama all day, so I'm interested to hear you guys' take before I even give mine.
Yeah, interesting. I got hit with a Adidas notification today for
they
the Ultra Boost. They 50% off Ultra Boost notification today. So they're pushing any product. I think that
Three Stripes.
Three Stripes Life. They're pushing anything that they can get. So it's not the same. I definitely don't feel it's the same with.
Of course, they're not going to get the same type of sales. I wonder if people are going to know, though, like, if it came after or before Kanye. Like, let's say they release the Wave Runners again.
There'll have to be something different about it, right?
I don't know, Rob.
I mean,
they own everything Yeezy related, so they literally could come out next month and release a run of the Wave Runners, and that'd be amazing. But would people buy them the same way they bought the previous Wave Runners, and would they know, other than would you have to, like, look at the date on the inside of the shoe?
Personally, I don't think so. I think there's a scar kind of that just, you know,
okay,
they drew blood, you know, it's kind of a sacred thing, I guess you could say.
I'm shocked personally that Adidas went out and is trying to sell Kanye shoes so soon after all this controversy. I think they should have chilled out a little bit, went through all the litigation.
It's their only shoe that sells them.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that's their revenue.
I'm just blown away they would do it without him. I do not think they're going to have the same type of grasp or grab on their audience. I almost think people aren't going to buy them.
I feel the same way. It's one of those things where
I'm actually sad against the whole situation. Let's just be honest. As things are cooling down, everybody loved Yeezys. Let's be honest right now. They were great, iconic, futuristic shoes, and them going away is almost sad for everybody. You know, we all lose in this situation.
It's the end of an era, right?
You know, and I don't want the era to end because I think they were just really coming into themselves. They were coming out with some really cool stuff. I mean, they had the foam runners, and, you know, they were really exploring. I hate when relationships get screwed over, dude. All right, so we're in a big week. You know, what it is today, November 9th? November 9th, man. We've got, you know, it's so funny. I was thinking all the shoes that I was content with this year, and I totally forgot. They do release so many great shoes during the holidays. And we got the Alma Maneries next week. And let me ask you guys, I don't know if you guys made one or not. What are your opinions on their new version of the raffle for getting a pair of the Jordan 4s? Before, they would either do it on Discord or they would do in-store or online raffles to get a potential slot at these Jordan 4 or any of their Jordans in the past. This time around, they asked everyone to make a video the day before the election day and talk about the things that you care about. They wanted you to tag your local representatives. They want you to tag your news outlet. They wanted you to tag Your Voice Matters.
That was the hashtag. I was wondering the hashtag. Yeah. Your Voice Matters.
Your Voice Matters. And they wanted to post it on either your Instagram or your Twitter profile. And that was your entry for the raffle to get a pair. So before I even ask you guys' opinions, there was, I would say, 90% hate, 10% love on the post that I was reading from anything related to this raffle. People even have to make a video. And no offense to Soul Savvy as well, but all the members in Soul Savvy, other than a few hands that I've actually witnessed, they even hated on the whole philosophy between having politics run with shoes. So, you know, I'm going to let Todd start it first. Todd, what are your thoughts on this whole entire thing?
You know, it's interesting. I originally had a pretty strong opinion. I didn't like it. I was like, video, my voice, my power, your voice, your power. Was like, I'm definitely not making a video. I didn't make a video, but after James Whitaker, he kind of had a statement or released just kind of why he did it, and I get it now. I mean, the company he owns, Amamanari, and Social Status, that's what they're about. They're about like social justice and movement and creating power within the people. So I thought it was pretty cool, a good idea, something different from the traditional just, you know, log in your email and whatever else and hope and pray, whereas if you made a good video, I would imagine they're probably going to consider it a little bit higher than someone who just, you know, went through the motions or whatever and did it. So,
correct.
Looking back, I'm thinking it was probably definitely unique and forward thinking on his part, and definitely something cool and different. I mean,
if the raffle is tomorrow, would you make a video tomorrow?
Yeah, I probably would. I mean, I didn't make one. I didn't get around to it with time wise and trying to vote and whatever other things life comes in, but and looking back, I would have made one, but hopefully a lot of people didn't make it to increase the
odds.
First come, first serve store drop.
What you, Rob? What are your thoughts on this Alma Maneri raffle drop with the video on politics, or not necessarily politics, issues that matter to you?
I mean, it's a different way of getting attention, your voice heard in a social stream. So, you know, there's only not several, but there's only a few of us out there, and you know, one opinion could be the driving force, you know, for change, you know, and
don't get all serious.
Yeah.
You can have fun. No, with this. You're really getting deep with this. Holy
kind
shit,
of.
Bro.
I mean, no, it's real.
I get it.
And yeah, people just want to voice out and hear what's wrong with our society. I don't know. You know, I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things.
What is one of those things? I'm so.
Just.
It's all getting hot and sweaty.
Yeah. I don't know. I just felt like it was a platform where you can just voice out and be heard if that's something that you were looking for. You know.
I saw so many comments. You know, one of the comments that I saw, and this is on Twitter. I think it might have been Instagram, but somebody wrote, "Alma Mary needs to keep out of politics. This is the shoe culture, and there's no place in the shoe culture for politics. And then I saw a comment right below it, and I said, and it was very short, and it said, maybe it should be.
Huh.
And I thought to myself, you know what? This person has a point. Why are people trying to shade away or run away from the topics that really concern people? Because the shoe culture doesn't belong in the shoe culture. We're all people together, and we all believe in something. So I feel like the shoe culture should be a demographic that should be able to raise their voice about things that matter to them. I particularly did make a video. I did get a response back from them. Hopefully, I assume fingers are crossed. It was a good video. And I made it in my car that morning, like 8 a.m. in the morning. And I live in L.A. There's a lot of shit going on in my city. We have crime up and down the streets. Everywhere you go, people are being robbed, mugged. There's homelessness out of control. You can't walk out of your house in Santa Monica and Venice without having someone sleeping there or shitting on your porch.
Disgusting.
Back in the day when we were kids, I think all two of you can attest. We grew up in the sport background atmosphere. We just played sports as a kid. There was no race involved when we were growing up in sports. You just played and had fun. Somewhere along being adults, things changed, and the way the society has shaped the way we are supposed to think made us think otherwise. And my video was about getting back to the basics, getting back to just having fun, enjoying ourselves, enjoying our community. So that was my video. And I thought it was a cool video. I make videos all day. We're on a podcast. So it wasn't really hard for me to make a video on the things that I care and think about. So I was really in tune to make this video. So I think as a platform, it's a great thing for them to do because, like this person said, keep it out of our industry or keep it out of the sneaker culture. I think it's great that they're shining light on it and but inspiring the people that want to be involved to make the videos and talk about the things that matter to them. So, you know what, Alma Mary, social status, you guys, rock on. I like that you guys are pushing the envelope and doing different things because the way I've always looked at it, when people get upset with what you're doing, it means you're doing something right.
Yeah, absolutely.
So rock on to you guys. All right, lost and fucking found. Lost and motherfucking found. Oh my God.
Holy cow.
I can't wait till this shit's gone behind us. We don't have to think and talk about the fucking lost and founds anymore. Oh my God. It's just, can they just be found already?
No, you saw that. You shared the video with us yesterday. That quality control, that lost and found. That guy copped one off of a goat.
Oh yeah,
pre-authenticated, crooked.
It doesn't even sit flat on the table.
I was like, oh my gosh!
It was like warped from the sun from 4 years ago.
Oh my goodness! I hope
the fact that I don't buy from Goat, so I'm not. It's not something that I do. I feel like StockX is a much better platform for authenticating shoes. They have a lot more people and money invested in it. That's why Goat shoes, in my opinion, are cheaper than StockX.
Ah, interesting.
So I was blown away when I saw that. I'm looking forward to this Lost and Found. I was just in the Soul Savvy feed, and the CEO, DP, just wrote a nice little paragraph prior to us filming saying that right now the prices are pretty much might be at the lowest. You can probably plan on another 10% decline from those prices. 12 is sitting at about $430 right now. More than double. But if that's the lowest it is, and this is going to be a tight drop. I mean, are we buying not through retailers? I mean, are we buying not just through Nike and not through the raffles and through the stores? Like, are you going to StockX? Are you going to Goat to buy these shoes, or you do not give a shit enough about these to go?
You know me, Eric. I'm a retail boy.
Todd's not getting anything this year.
Already missed out on exclusive access yesterday, but no, I'm just gonna wait and play. And
exclusive access. Speaking of that, Todd, would you have to get 20 L's?
Supposedly.
So Nike changed their whole entire algorithm where in order to cop on these new drops, you had to receive 20 losses in the past. I don't think it's completely accurate. I know that a lot of new users hit. I know people haven't taken 20. What do you guys think of the messaging behind Nike putting a high bar to even cop on these shoes? It sounds like you must have been here forever. Rob.
I mean, I don't feel bad. It's a great idea. You keep away from potential bots and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's in favor.
I want to know if your cousin had 20 losses, Rob, because he hit on the lost and found.
Yeah, he did. Your cousin hit those lost and found.
Did he have 20 losses on Jordan 1s?
And did we?
I know I didn't have 20 losses.
I don't have 20 Jordan 1 losses.
I can't accumulate for that, but He
Well,
probably
the app was
did.
created in 2016 or 17, I think.
Yeah, somewhere.
So it
in
hasn't
there.
been around that long.
But my cousin's a day oneer, and he more than likely had 20 Ls.
Okay.
I'll believe that.
So you guys are okay in these favors of making it the 20-plus losses? I mean, they did the dunks today, the Kentuckys. And in order to get those to Kentuckies, you got to have 20 losses in dunks.
25, they said, I thought.
25 losses in
for the
dunks.
dunks.
And it wasn't just a sneakers loss. I mean, it wasn't just the loss in the dunks on sneakers. It had to only be on sneakers. Like, you couldn't get 20 losses between Nike website and sneakers. It was just sneakers. So that's a lot of, in my opinion, that's a lot of loss. 25 is a lot of losses on sneaker dunks. Todd doesn't think it's that many. I think they're putting out 12 dunks a year, maybe through the sneaker platform. Don't get me wrong, they release dunks twice a week on Nike, but not necessarily on sneakers. This guy's doing some work over here. I see.
I'm looking. I'm like,
Google that.
Lost and founds. Let's put it to the shoe of the last 2 years. Top 3 or not even in it?
it's tough. I mean, the colorway is the OG of them all, right? So
Okay.
I think it's scarcity at the end of the day, right? They don't release that colorway very often.
They'll never release this ever again, from what I hear from DP. This is a one-time drop. There's no restocks. And it makes sense, Todd, because you and I talk about Nike and how they release their inventory, and you and I are on the same page. They're just releasing all their
coming.
stock right now.
Yep.
I mean, it's on another level. I mean, I feel like there's more shoes being dropped right now. And then DP saying he was at the Nike store 2 weeks ago, and their shelves are stocked with shoes. So they're dumping.
They're going to dump them. Yeah, they don't want to get stuck sitting on their hands.
So
right?
I can see them.
I believe that.
I can see them doing a one-time launch on these and just releasing all their stock on this, calling it a day.
Yeah, and then in 3 years we'll see it again, right? Because the last
I
one was
don't
what?
see it.
18 was the last one, the Spider-Man's? Was that the last Chicago colorway?
Like this, 85.
Well, that's the original, right?
This is the second. This is the only time they've ever done this.
Yeah,
Since
Spider-Man's are
1985.
a little different.
Yeah. This is the only time. Every time they usually do 10-year runs. This is the only time since 1985. It's a long time.
Then it's a must cop, right?
I think I'm trying to sell them.
I'm already sold. I love the shoe. I love everything
Well,
about it.
I
but-
did cop a shoe. I've already copped on the local store for the lost and founds. My question is, do I want more than one pair?
Absolutely.
sir.
And the size I copped wasn't even my size. It's 12 and a half. But I'm still taking them.
How are you with that sizing up and sizing down in shoes?
I only can size up. I can't size down. Size down in Nike 11 and a halves are just really tight. 12 and a halves, they'll work. I mean, they're okay. I mean, I don't feel like a clown.
2 pairs of socks.
No, not like that. But the GSPs, the 12 and a half on GSPs, too big. My foot slips right out of them.
The general purpose. You mean?
Yeah, and I have a pair that are 12 and a half.
Yeah, I've noticed
and I'm
those
real
stretch
sad.
around the sides.
Oh,
that
yeah,
it stretches out.
Yeah, it does. So
over time.
it has to really be your foot size. All right, so we're talking about Jordan as we're doing this. You might as well talk about the new sheriff in town.
Trophy room.
What do you guys think about this drop and this release? And by the way, if you don't know, this is Jordan's son. What's his name? Marcus. Man, we have a lot of Marcuses.
Marcus Backdoor Jordan.
Marcus Backdoor Jordan.
That's the nickname I've
that
heard.
He's just
grown to-
This is what he's known for. And you know, it's funny. He does not care.
Yeah, I
He
know.
knows exactly what he is and exactly what he does, and he knows exactly who his dad is and where his place is, and everyone else can screw off.
Yeah, interesting. I tried to get on.
You tried to get them?
I tried to get him on sneakers this morning. Took the standard L. About 14,000 pairs I saw in the stock numbers. Shocking. I was surprised there was that high in numbers.
They had so much stock at their store.
Their store. I saw pictures of the store. It
It
was
was out of control.
nuts, man.
I know people that, and everyone that went pretty much got a pair of shoes.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. That's why I didn't go for it today.
I agree. And also, you look at StockX. I mean, you pick it up for $300 on StockX.
Yeah, and I'm not a fan of Marcus. I'll be honest with you. He's not my cup of tea, so I can't support the trophy room. Don't hold me on that. It's just the way it is. You know, like when you're backdooring shoes against the commons, like you take a little, punch in the chin. You don't get happy about it. So the fact that he flaunts it, I'm over it. So that's why I'm actually gonna go to the next fucking topic. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but Nike announced last week that they're going to be not copying, they're be cutting down on their resellers. So I already saw a post from somebody who obviously is a reseller through Nike, already get a notification saying you can no longer purchase shoes through Nike. What are you guys' thoughts on this? Do you think they're really cracking down? Is like a couple people they caught? Like, what is this whole background behind it? What do you guys think?
I think it's great.
Well, talk to me.
It's great. It leaves room for us consumers and normal human beings to be able and get something that we want. You know?
I want to know how they can tell who's a reseller and who's not. I mean,
exactly.
I can only buy one pair of Dunks on a colorway and the size and the Jordan. Once it says purchase complete, I can't buy the shoe again.
Certain names, certain IP. Come on. You're smart.
Yeah, but how does Nike know, though? I mean,
come on.
I find it very interesting that how they could really. I mean, is it on shoe? They're saying like shoes that get returned to Nike. Like if I return a pair, like I mean, I've definitely returned pairs to Nike. I've worn it. They have a beautiful.
We know you've returned pairs to Nike.
They got the best 60. They got the best wearability
We'll leave that for,
possibility thing out there. I mean, 60 days. You could rock them, see if they work. If they don't like the way they fit, the way they feel, they look, you send them back, right?
I love Todd.
I just don't know how they're going to track that. They're putting out these ominous messages. I don't know if they're trying
I think
scare people.
Yeah.
I agree. What is it like? They're just like, oh, just shut your bots off, folks. Like I don't know. It's
no, I agree.
I don't know how they're going to tell.
I don't know how they're going to tell either. I'm really interested. You know, they should make this more public. This is my opinion. There should be more clarity to how they track and measure. You know, what they do for their checks and balances to give the people an understanding of what they do. It's so secretive. No one knows.
Secretive.
No one knows anything. And I feel like as much as we all buy into it, they could do a lot better if they made things more clear with the consumers, how it works in the background, so we don't always feel, because we're in Soul Savvy. I know people in Soul Savvy that always type in, they've never hit on sneakers, you know, like they hit maybe once their entire lives. And I remember last year, I don't know if you guys remember, I feel like I hit on sneakers last year in 2021, like twice a month.
Every time.
Seriously.
Entry, yeah.
And so I don't know what it is between me versus somebody who's never hit before. Maybe, I don't know, it trips me out in another level.
Yeah, they definitely, the transparency would help to know the process. Like, classic example today, Sneakers Live, I was trying to click the notify me button on the lost and founds.
Yeah.
Notify me did not work. I was like,
you know,
what?
The app, the Sneakers app, the last 3 months has gotten worse.
Slow.
There's been every time the moment 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock hits in a shoe release and that coming soon clicks to purchase now, it doesn't work. You click it and nothing happens. And I'm seeing on Soul Savvy a lot lately, people are having to uninstall and reinstall within seconds to get back into the drop because it wouldn't even allow them to partake. I'm blown away by that because last year I never had a single problem with a single drop, other than some big ones like Travis Scott's are always a little difficult. But lately, I feel like every drop has been very difficult.
Yeah,
I'd agree.
Those bots are jumping in. I mean,
they're
running 150, 200,000 processes. You know, firing those things off, and I'm counting. I was watching today. My little circle was spinning. It's like, oh, there's 1,000 bots, 1,000 bots, 1,000 bots, and 5-6 seconds later, it finally goes through. But so many glitches.
You're just counting as
I'm counting the seconds go by because obviously the idea is to get the thing submitted or into your cart as fast as possible. And I'm looking at the watch, like seconds are going by. It's like it's gone. No chance.
Yeah, completely.
But they got to figure this shit out, man.
I completely, especially with all the new drops about to mention that are coming out. Okay, so we got some big drops. You have the Lost and Founds. Obviously, we talked about the Lost and Founds. We have the Huffs. They have the New York, and they have the San Francisco Dunks coming out. They just released it on Sneakers. If you didn't actually hit on their real raffle that they did a couple weeks ago, you don't know which one you're going to get, which is very interesting. Then you have the Nike, the CPMFN, the Fleas. I don't know if you guys have seen those.
Tasty.
It's crazy. I hear the sizing on those are completely off, though. So that's what I'm concerned about.
Interesting.
12. I couldn't get a 12. I think I have to get like a 13, Todd. So the sizing on those are way off. Watch some videos on those.
They're small.
Then you have the Salehi Bemburies. You guys all know I love those. I'm a huge advocate of those.
It's black. The color is black, though. It's not
Sasquatch.
Okay. It's like, come on. Like, I don't. How many colorways?
I want black.
How many colorways has he released now?
I like. Well, you know what? The way I look at it, I wear these as everyday shoes. So when I walk in the morning,
the car drivers,
put a pair of black ones on. I'll put a pair of orange ones on. I'll put a pair of the pink ones and the blue ones, and I'm gonna get as many as I can for the rest of my life.
They're a sick shoe. I mean, don't get me wrong.
I'll be honest with you, they're 10 times more comfortable than the slides. Slides suck. They're not my favorite. They're terrible. There's got this like bend. They're terrible.
But let's talk about that real quick.
Yeah,
Your driver shoes.
they're slides.
Okay. Tell us more about that.
Because if you look at them already, they're dirty as hell. And I've had them as my driving shoes for maybe 2 weeks, and they're already terrible. I only wear them because they come off on really quickly to put my shoes on. The Bimberries are a little too big and clunky. These slides are a little more sleeker, so they can just slide on and off.
Hence the name Slide.
Exactly, exactly. But for comfortability and workability and walkability, the Bimberries all day long. You just feel good in these.
So why don't you have those in your car?
Because
they don't slide on and off.
Exactly, and I'm trashing those. You know what I mean? I'm using those.
I get you.
Yeah, I appreciate my Bimberries.
Do you have driver shoes, Todd?
No, I don't.
Okay, let's just disclose.
I'm interviewing you now.
Why I have driving shoes, okay? Just so you guys know, right here on the heel, when you're driving and you're hitting your gas, right here on the heel, on the white, always wears. And if you guys know me, which most of you have seen my Instagram, I clean my shoes. And if you're cleaning your shoes and you have to continuously clean this part of the shoe, after a while of cleaning it, it stops actually cleaning because it's like a rubber and this is a paint. And it wears off. So knowing that that's the wearer part of my shoe most times when I clean, that's the hardest part. I said, you know what? Why do I keep doing this to myself? I'm going to get a pair of driving shoes, look like an idiot, but I'll be happy when I get to not have to clean that part of my shoe. So in all reality, I guarantee you guys are talking shit and laughing. I'm okay with it. I am okay.
You gotta learn to hover. I hover, but I get
you hang your foot up. The whole time?
Hover.
Do you hover when you poop too?
I get
both feet are hovering, Rob, or is it one foot? How does this work?
What do you mean you hover? Your foot hovers off the floor?
It doesn't touch. Yeah, it doesn't
Is
touch.
this Back to the Future?
Heel doesn't touch the ground.
Hoverboard, exactly.
I said it.
In his Air Maxes.
Hover.
I hover.
How long can you hover until your foot falls asleep or you get tired? It doesn't touch the floor?
It's a little different now.
It's like an albatross.
It's a little different now with. I got a new car. Yeah.
You got a new car?
You didn't know you guys got a Tesla out there.
Damn, what model?
Model Y, bro. It's got the super red calipers,
bro,
blue.
We're taking it right
yeah, for sure.
Damn, Rob.
Yeah.
Well done. Congrats.
I know.
Yeah. It matched the Jordans today then, huh? Red?
Kind of.
Red Tesla?
Well, yeah.
No, blue Tesla.
Oh,
Blue
but
Tesla.
red calipers.
Red calipers.
That's what I was going for. You heard.
Sick, man. Congrats, bro.
Congrats.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been. Congrats. But can we get back to shoes, Rob?
But yeah, I understand that you don't hover because you're driving from afar, but I've gotten
So when you
used
drive
to it.
to his house in the desert, what are you doing?
Driving shoes.
Taking off his shoes.
Taking them off. There you have it, folks.
Tell me there's a difference between taking your shoes off and having... I feel like I'm the smart one here. Thank you. Oh, my God, do I feel accomplished.
I'm
Just wear your shoes.
Wow.
I just wear them.
I'm digging myself a grave, aren't I?
Todd's wearing them.
Yeah.
He's taking his shoes off, and I got car shoes. And look
What are you doing now?
Yeah, but what do you do?
What do you do?
Fill
Tell us
in.
if you
Let
have
us
driving
know.
shoes.
Oh, I know what they're doing right now. They're just talking shit about us in the comments.
It's all good.
We're open for discussion. Let's go.
So next to these Salehi Bimberries, we have the East Sides. I think they're coming out with 3 pairs of shoes. They're coming out with the Jordan 12s, the Jordan 1 lows, and they're coming out with the Jordan 1 highs. I want all 3 of them. I'm not buying all 3. I want all 3. But only ones I want are the Jordan 1 highs. That's the only ones. They look very similar to the ones that are being released, Lost and Founds, but it's like a blue and red. I dig those shoes, but they're probably not going to come to me. I didn't win the raffle on any of the 3 colorways, which blew me away because everyone did and I didn't, so I'm pissed off about it. All I'm seeing in Soul Savvy is cop, 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 cop. What the hell, Eastside? We play, all 3 of us play golf. All 3 of us have played golf our whole lives. All 3 of us love Jordan. We love your company. We've been talking about this for a while. Hook us up,
Sponsor
dude.
us.
Come on, Eastside.
Yeah,
in.
are you kidding me? Like, am I ugly or something? God.
We're cool.
The Eastsides are fire, man. I was so sad when I was seeing. I kept looking. Email,
Oh yeah,
email.
oh me too.
Checking my email, checking my
emails,
email,
my
like,
junk, my
religiously.
promotions. Shit,
Definitely
I'm
the
fucking getting
junks.
bored.
Got you guys.
And then we got the undefeated, the patents. Those released this Sunday.
I was wild. didn't realize.
This Sunday. Are you guys?
Didn't
Are
see
you guys?
it. I don't know what they are.
Yeah.
Okay, so are they going to release one colorway, or do you think they're going to release 4 colorways on Sunday?
That's a good question.
I'll go between maybe 2.
I think they released one colorway.
One colorway?
The whatever the staple.
Is
color.
this a hardcore cup? Damn, that's a no. Don't even answer. Rob?
I don't even know enough about him. So
2 passes. Thank God. He's a 12. I'm pumped. These are for sure. These are for sure.
Our light just turned on.
We hit that button right there, Todd. Wow. Caught. My mom came in.
Ghost.
Clean your room.
Put your shoes away.
I'm pumped on these patents. I like Air Force Ones. I think it's a really comfortable shoe. It feels a little bulky, but I've always liked the Air Force Ones. I want all 4 of these patents.
I want them all.
They're gorgeous shoes. I'd actually wear these. I own a bunch of patents. I only have worn 1 pair of my patents of all the patents I own because I just think they're so fragile, like wearing porcelain dolls on your feet. So I definitely want all 4, though. I love the colorway. I think he did really good. And then seeing what's his name wear them recently.
PJ Tucker.
Yeah, Tucker, man. Tucker, dude. By the way, Tucker, I've been holding beef with you for like the last year. If you ever give your shoes away and sell your shoes to the public, I'm really pissed off at you again. You're a multi-millionaire who makes multi-millions of dollars. Stop selling your shoes to the public. Give them to a charity or give them to your fans. Stop charging people. I don't even wear your size. I don't even care. But come on, dude. You need money that bad? Anyways, next subject.
No, he doesn't. Time out. Did you see the shoe store that he opened up just recently?
No.
THG.
Oh, I did see
the
this.
better. He did up with the better generation.
I saw that.
TBG.
That was today. This came out
Was it
today.
today?
I
This
saw
came
that
out today.
Yeah.
So what does this mean? Break the news. This is breaking news.
Breaking news.
No.
Breaking news is that I have the highlight. I don't have the
What's the
background.
highlight?
He opened a store.
No. The Better Generation is already a store.
He collabed with them.
So like he's like doing like a trophy room or like that place in Texas where those guys do their thing.
I don't
Like
know.
is it like the Montclair the gallery? Like what do you mean? What is this?
I don't know.
Okay.
We can fill that in for next
I'm
week.
pumped on I'm pumped on the generation, but stop selling your shoes to your friends. So all right, so we have Lost and Founds. We got the Huffs. We got the Nikes, the PFM, the Fleas. We've got the Salehis. We got the Eastsides. We got the Undefeateds. All these in the next 7 days. Label these 1 through 6. And I'll start. I'm going to go with Lost and Founds. I'm going to go with the Fleas. I'm going to go with the Eastsides. I'm going to go with the Huffs. I'm going to go with the Undefeateds. And I'm going to go and end with the Salehis.
Eastside Jordan 1 High is number 1 for me.
Over the Lost and Founds?
Yeah, it's a golf shoe. I mean, definitely.
Over the Fleas?
Yep. I would say number 1 would definitely be the Eastside Golf.
But you will not buy them off any other secondary platform.
Those are going to be $800 shoes probably, I would imagine. I haven't looked at the resale.
No, they're only like $300, $350.
Interesting.
I've been following. So what I do, Todd, all the shoes that I'm interested in, I go on to StockX and I put a low bid offer at $100.
Low ball.
Just to see, because when you put a low ball offer, all you do is get alerts all day long of where the shoe's going in price.
Correct, yep.
So it's like watching a ticker for a stock market, the way I look at it. So it's just nice for me to see where these go. These are actually coming down in price.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting. The Huffs are there as well. I mean, those are probably...
So Lost and Found's like number 3 for you.
3 or 4, yeah.
Dang. Okay, what about you, Rob?
Top is definitely Lost and Founds, Eastsides.
Okay.
Salehis, and then...
What about you guys? Let's say you guys got the Lost and Founds. You have the Huffs. You have the Nikes, the Fleas. You got the Bemburys. You got Eastsides. You got the Undefeated Patents. What are you guys copying first? Like, what are your top 5 of those ones? Actually, the top 3, because really there's only 5 there. I'm interested. You guys put them in the notes below. I'm actually really interested on that. Yeah. I'm definitely Jordan 1 highs for sure, always. That's just the way I rock.
I'm interested in the undefeateds as well with 4 colorways and definitely it's a hot shoe. Be interested to see how hard undefeated is so hard to cop from anyways.
Yeah,
you know that.
Undefeated. So man, I was actually trying to get those on Monday morning or whatever it was. When they did the Fruity Pebbles, I thought they were going to release the Voodoos.
Yep, nothing.
They didn't even release the Voodoos.
No.
But man, Undefeated is one of the hardest websites to cop from. You have to be on your game. And it's funny. I was listening to Connor like a week ago. This is it. It's got to be under 20 seconds.
Correct.
So if you want to comp on Undefeated, you actually have to already hit payment within 20 seconds of that shoe dropping. So you've got to be on it. Like you've got to already have to be signed in. You already have to be pre-card checked out. And then all of a sudden you already have to have a pair of socks. So that shoe drops, you click on it. And then all of a sudden you're going to your other payment. I'm not even going to tell you guys how it's done. But there's a philosophy to it. Todd's much better than I am. He's been doing the kit drops on Thursdays. I know. I'll be honest with you guys. Soul Sav is a great community. Todd and I can't speak for Todd, but I've learned a lot about the sneaker culture industry, how things drop, what they do, pre-carding. I mean, I feel that I've probably gone light years ahead of us just doing it without Soul Savvy.
Level up, baby.
And 100%. I was telling Rob, I was like, Todd doesn't buy shoes like from other platforms. Like, if Todd's in Soul Savvy, there's a reason for it. Like, there's a value for Todd to be somewhere, or Todd won't be there.
Correct.
And then Rob looks at me, he's like, yeah, you're right. But yeah, it's huge.
Still not there yet.
Huge shout out to Soul Savvy. You guys rock. Love being a part of your community. Hopefully we can get Rob signed in. Are you guys going to the Soul? I'm bringing Rob. Todd, are you going to the Soul Savvy house on the? What day is it? The 18th.
Yeah,
of November.
I'm definitely in, man. Looking forward to it.
All right. Before we close out this session, because we're on our way out, they want to know, what are you wearing?
That's good. I got a few options there, folks.
A few? Come on. We're not going to air this. No one's going to see this. Come on.
Definitely.
What do you got? People from Soul Savvy are definitely not watching this. No one even knows. They don't give a shit about who I am.
No. My undead stock something. I don't know.
I'm undead stocking.
Yeah.
I got the Salehis, I told you. I'm going to do the Saleh Bimbury New Balances, or I'm going to do maybe the Pata New Balances. Oh, actually, no. Sorry. I'm going to either do the Palace New Balances that I got, the 574s, or I'm going to do the Salehis. I'm going to New Balance because everyone's going to have Nikes on. There you go, Todd.
Actually,
that'd be a really good one because
hopefully nobody has.
No one's wearing those.
Maybe the little J-Pack.
I didn't even know those existed, so no one's wearing those.
So it's there, or I'm looking at a little dunk potentially. That
who I'm really worried about? This guy.
Worried?
Yeah. What would you wear?
I don't know.
I tell Rod to wear Fire, and he brings Vans. So
he's got the Fire today.
Like, do we have to? We need to know prior to you coming because we're the ones taking you.
If it's going to be acceptable.
Don't get us kicked out, Rob.
And exactly. He's not even Soul Savvy, so they're gonna be like, "Who's this guy?"
Vetted, full pat.
Yeah.
Just some beaters.
Give me an option, Rob, that you at least, because I know you've thought at least a couple shoes through your head. Just kind of throw a softball at us.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're a liar.
I'm gonna keep it undisclosed.
Why?
Because he doesn't know.
Yeah.
He has no clue.
Really? You've even thought of just maybe one shoe that you possibly could be an option?
Maybe some sort of Yeezys.
There. See, I knew it.
Is that bad?
He's trying to get jumped. We're definitely not taking Rob. Anyways. No, no one's going to care. Yeah, bring some Yeezys, Rob, because I guarantee you'll be the only one wearing those. You guys,
good.
Thanks for coming in today. Thanks for being a part of the podcast.
Thank you.
Yeah, I hope we didn't bore the shit out of you guys. In all reality, we try to stay authentic. We try to just give it to you how we talk. In all reality, we're just three friends who enjoy shoes and enjoy the lifestyle and this entire industry. So it's fun for us to come in here and just shoot the shit with you guys. So thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe below, leave some comments, and yeah, man, we're gonna see you guys all next week. Cheers.